Howdy y'all, welcome back to Library of Ruina. And today we're going to be doing, oh godness, Netzach's little abomination he's got going on. Aberration, anomaly, yeah, abnormality. I knew it was one of those. Just keep busting out the thesaurus, and eventually you'll get it right. Goodness, I have a hard time saying words. For some reason, my brain and my mouth don't always connect properly. Oh, is that a regeneration thing I see? Pebble, restore 10% HP at the start of the scene. Does not activate if HP is 1. Don't leave me. HP does not go below 1. Becomes staggered upon taking lethal damage. After 2 scenes, recover HP equal to current HP of other ally. Ooh. If all allies have 1 HP at start of scene, they die. At the start of a scene, if there is an ally with 1 HP, all characters lose 10 of their max HP. Now, this could be either really hard or really easy. I just don't know. Well, that's pretty bad. Okay. We got a Walter here, which is why he has he has 2 of those little... Ooh. Might be able to land a good hit. Maybe we'll get lucky there. And I think a crush. No. Yeah, let's just try a crush anyways. Alright, let's hope for the best. They're shooting lasers. That is interesting. I am not a fan of lasers. Star shower, oof. That's pretty annoying. Retaliate seems to be a good one here, though. And for here, I'm going to go with a loosen up. Oof. Tentacles. I don't have piercing. We're going to need to do something about that. Deals 5 die 10 stagger damage to all enemies. Oh, let's do that. And now they're both staggered. How wonderful. How truly wonderful. We're going to do a rampage, a guardian, and we're going to leave it there. We need to make them relatively even in strength. Tentacles. Fine, put it on him. Gut harvesting. Non-stop assault. I hope that works. It did not work. Ouch. Just ouch. Ugh, this could be irritating. Maybe I need to focus on just one. Maybe. Let's try Guardian and Suppress. Do that. And you just beat them down. Yep, because one of them's on 1 HP. The other one takes 10 damage. Yeah. Dirty blow. Ooh, that actually worked really well. Okay, now that we've actually knocked them down, this is gonna be really easy. Just keep beating on them. Alright, that should do it. Yep, they both instantly die. Alrighty. And just like that, suppression of the Child of the Galaxy is complete. And we murdered a kid. How good. How great. How wonderful.
그거 알아요? 예술은 술과 떼놓을 수 없는 거.
This is probably going to be the last bit of like the story that leads up to the library's creation. So, you know, buckle in.
그렇지. 예술은 번뜩임이라고들 하더라고.
Oh, and they're drunk. Oh my god.
당신 꽤 저랑 통하는 게 있네요.
아, 이건 또 새로운 술이네. 압생트?
이게 또 예술과 뗄래야 뗄 수 없는 술이라고 하더라고요.
All the best artists get drunk off this shit.
맡은 분야가 예술인 만큼 일을 더 잘하기 위해 이 정도의 자극은 필요하죠.
I bet some of our famous painters basically painted with alcohol. I mean, not literally, but you can imagine them dipping their paintbrushes in, just like splashing alcohol over the canvas, seeing what happens. The stains of my sins is what they'll call it.
이거 꽤 독한데? 그래도 매력적이야. 근데 우리 저번처럼 엔젤라한테 벌 받으면 어떡하냐?
Well, clearly it wasn't enough to stop you this second time, so.
그건 그때 가서 생각하자고요.
좋지. 그리고 말 편하게 해도 돼.
당신에게는 이렇게 말하는 게 제일 편해요.
편하실 대로.
봐요. 이 초록색 빛의 술. 도시의 예술도 이 술과 같아요.
The best philosophy is drunk philosophy.
자극적일 뿐인 모방. 모방의 모방인 거죠. 오히려 원본이라는 것에 의미가 있는지 모르겠어요. 저도 결국 무언가의 모방일 테니까요.
애초에 도시에서 원본이니 예술이니 의미가 있을지 모르겠다. 예술가라 칭하는 놈들은 죄다 또라이들이야.
It's true. You see one cannibal chef, you see them all, frankly.
기존보다 강한 자극이 들어오면 예술이라고 착각하는 것 같아. 내가 이 술을 예술이라 느끼는 것처럼.
그렇다면 피아니스트는 얼마나 강한 자극이었던 걸까요? 회색 도시의 권태를 깨운 소름 끼칠 만큼 아름다운 음악이었다던데.
글쎄, 확실한 건 여태껏 없던 강렬한 자극이었던 것이지. 아직도 몇몇은 그 지독한 술에 숙취해서 헤어나오지 못하고 있고.
Like it had a lasting, like I don't mean trauma, but like mental effect. I mean, I believe it. That dude's music could leveled an entire city section. So I wouldn't be surprised if it also affected the mind in really strong and interesting ways.
당신은요?
나도 아직 그 숙취 절여져 있는 상태이라나. 근데 보기보다 예술이 마음에 드나 봐.
만약 다른 삶을 살 수 있었다면 전 그림을 그리고 살지 않았을까 싶어요.
Also, he's on the floor of art. If he wasn't into art, he'd be pretty poorly selected for this job. But I feel like Angela's a better bureaucrat than that.
그림이라.
감정을 마음껏 소리내지 않고 조용히 쏟아낼 수 있잖아요. 그저 그렇게 만족하며 살 수 있었을지도 몰라요.
그런 내자가 어쩌다 인류의 치료라는 거창한 일에 발을 담그게 됐을까?
그러게요. 저도 모르겠어요. 어떤 사람에게 힘이 되어주고 싶었나 봐요.
어떤 사람? 반해버린 첫사랑 그런 걸까나?
사랑이었을까요? 그렇다고 해도 이루어지지 못했을 사랑이었겠죠. 그래도 희망을 붙잡고 있었어요. 저로 인해 무언가 나아질 수 있다고.
Was not alone in that. He was not alone in that.
내가 내 삶을 놓으면 누군가 더 큰 희망을 줄 수 있다고. 그래서 연구에 발을 디뎠고 엔젤라에게 반대했죠.
슬슬 이 교착 상태를 끝내도 되지 않겠어? 나을째야. 이 이상 시간을 끈다면 너희 모두를 바로 처분할 수밖에 없어.
난 찬성이야. 어차피 이대로는 승산도 없어. 이런 어정쩡한 반푼이 빛을 완성하자고 칼을 휘둘러 온 게 아니야.
개구라, 어떻게 저만이 찬성할 수 있어? 모든 것을 잃을 수도 있다고. 나도 찬성할게. 애녹의 죽음은 이렇게 어중간한 의미를 가지면 안 돼.
To be fair, there is something to be said about potentially keeping fighting being a sunk cost fallacy and all of that. And wow, I've been talking about that a lot recently. I mentioned that in my last video, but here we are again watching people make a really hard decision about that. I don't know. Would you keep fighting, and would it be out of spite at this point? Would it be more for just purely the sake of doing so, or is there anything to be gained out of it? Who knows? But to be clear, it's not like Angela is gonna. We already know that Angela doesn't really get what she wants either, because well, maybe she gets halfway what she wants. I don't think she really expects the consequences of her actions to a certain extent, or she couldn't predict them fully. She could still get them, but it takes more work than she thought it would.
전 모든 것을 잃을 수 있는 도박은 하지 않습니다. 엔젤라, 네 말대로면 지금까지 이곳에서 죽어간 직원들도 되살아날 수 있다는 거야?
그래. 너희와 직원들은 새로운 몸을 얻고 깨어나게 되지.
그렇다 해도 우리와 직원들이 겪은 고통이 잊혀지는 건 아니야.
우리들의 노력도.
이 거래가 성사된다고 하더라도 잠시 결과만을 유보시킬 뿐이다. 네가 우리를 또다시 배신하지 않을까 어떻게 믿지?
배신? 웃기지도 않아. 우리가 예전에 한 번이라도 이 빛을 어떻게 할지 사이좋게 약속이라도 한 적 있었어?
No, well, there's a point. No, they did not. Just to be clear, they did not. Frankly, they didn't discuss with any, like, even you as the player has no actual idea what you're doing with the light, or what the light really is, or any of that stuff. The answer is a solid no.
없었지. 그러니 이번에 약속을 하게 된다면 너희의 입장에서나 내 입장에서나 온전한 빛이 필요해. 난 지금 당장이라도 이 빛을 사용할 수 있지만 가능하다면 온전한 빛을 원하거든. 더 살아가고 싶어. 너희는 이대로 죽을지 어떨지는 몰라도 난 살고 싶어. 그리고 알아가고 싶어. 세상과 도시를 알아가고 싶어.
엔젤라.
빛을 다시 온전히 회수하게 될 때, 그때가 되면 너희들 의지대로 나를 심판해도 좋아. 물론 나도 다시 맞서겠지만 내 거래의 제한은 여기까지야. 반대 의견이 없다면 진행하도록 할게.
난 또다시 파수꾼이 되어 널 지켜볼 거다.
보아하니 의견은 취합된 것 같구나.
나도 이대로 끝낼 생각은 없으니 걱정하지 마. 삶이 다시 한번 너희를 부를 테니 잠시 눈 감아둬.
쉽게 죽고 싶다고 입에 담는 사람들은 전부 거짓말이에요.
So we did get the people who were most vehemently opposed, and ironically, the people who were most opposed to this deal were the ones who woke up first, if you noticed. I wonder what that means. Potentially it's because, I don't know, maybe it's because they were most, I don't know, maybe it's because they most wanted to wake up, or, it's kind of interesting how that works. People who Like, for instance, you'd think that it'd be someone like Bina, who was siding with her from the beginning, who woke up first. But no, she's not awake yet. But the people who were most opposed to her were the ones who woke up. It's very strange to me.
누구보다 살고 싶어서 오히려 죽고 싶다고 말해버리는 거죠.
Kinda hope we find out why.
하지만 정말 죽을 수 있는 사람은 누구보다 조용하게 사라져버려요. 엔젤라가 살고 싶다고 말했을 때 느꼈어요. 저도 살고 싶다고.
죽고 싶은 사람 어디 있겠냐?
Ah, well. That's an opinion. Who knows? I know that's a heavy topic. That's a real heavy topic. But some people, they weigh the consequences of their actions and they make their choice. And, well, you know, not everyone agrees with that choice, but the choice is made. So it's not all. What I'm trying to say is, it's not always an irrational, spur of the moment thing. Sometimes it's a. And I'm saying it because I'm trying to be vague, because YouTube and its policies and all that, I think wouldn't appreciate this. But sometimes it comes from genuinely weighing your options, and you might be wrong in what you're weighing, and frequently that's just how it is that people don't always understand logic. Human mind isn't perfect, and human logic isn't perfect, but you can still come from a place of logic. There can still be a measurement, even if the measurement's wrong, but the person believes it's right. It's complicated, but never mind.
죽기 직전에 다들 후회하는 것 같더라고. 뭐 대부분 그때쯤이면 돌이키지 못하지만.
잘 아시네요.
Well, there's certainly some observable truth to that as well, but not always. Not always. There's not always the struggle at the end, which is, you know, it is what it is on that front.
직업 성격상 그런 일을 몇 번 봐왔단 말이지.
살고 싶다는 절박함을 봤을 때 제가 로보토미에서 지키지 못한 많은 직원의 죽음이 스쳐갔어요. 인류를 구하고자 한다면서 당장 눈앞에 있는 사람은 구하지 못하는 게 아이러니예요. 그리고 생각하게 되더라고요. 만약 제가 앞으로 더 살아갈 수 있다면 무엇을 하고 싶을까 하는 생각을요.
좋은 생각이지. 다음을 생각한다는 거.
놀랍은 어때요? 이곳에서 자유로워지면 다시 해결사 일을 하나요?
뭐 그건 차차 생각해봐야지. 아직 난 갈 길이 멀었으니.
And again, there's still the question of why the hell is he even here in the first place.
서로 힘내보자고. 자, 우선은 건배.
좋네요. 건배.
Yay! Ooh, we got a pebble, a teardrop, and a token of friendship. We got some, oh. Interesting. That's an interesting little suicide thing right there. Oh, we are now an urban plague, which puts us all the way up to now noteworthy in the like urban legend. I think put us as like something to be investigated. Urban plague is like, okay, these people are a threat. We need to start allocating serious resources to dealing with it. And now we get the cutscene. He says, "I don't have a disease." Who is he?
셀마, 내 덕분에 남부지부장 자리를 지켰으니 은혜를 갚아야 하지 않겠어?
Oh, look, nepotism.
알아. 그런 거래였지. 이번에는 무엇을 원하나?
너희 애들로 이 목록에 적은 것들을 처리해줘. 곧 찾아낼 수 있을 것 같아서 말이야.
하나같이 미친 의리들 뿐이군. 그래도 이런 일이라면.
이과가 제격이지 않겠어?
맞아.
그렇지? 난 언제나 셀마를 배려하고 있다고.
Clearly not.
하나협회가 도시 질병으로 지정한 도서관도 목록에 있군.
도서관은 내가 눈여겨보고 있는 건이거든.
롤랑,
Ugh.
네 말대로면 앞으로 조직과 날개의 손님을 대접하기 위한 준비를 더 확실히 해야 한다는 거네.
여기서 겪은 일 중 세 번째로 놀랐던 일이
또 무슨 헛소리를 하려고.
Her speaking to you is the third most surprising thing to happen. You have either the highest bar imaginable or the lowest. And I can't tell which is which because a lot of surprising things have happened here.
롤랑이라고 불렀잖아.
Oh. I didn't even notice. Oh my goodness. I didn't even notice. Oh, well, I guess it is surprising.
네 이름이 롤랑이잖아.
아니, 그렇긴 한데 지금까지 한 번도 이름으로 부른 적 없잖아.
너에 대한 신뢰도가 올랐고 우호 관계를 위해 보다 친밀하게 불러봤어. 문제라도?
It's very, very pragmatic of you, Angela.
에헤, 재미없네. 그래도 친밀하게 부른다라. 옛날 가족 생각이 나네.
Not even by colleagues? That's kind of interesting.
할머니는 예전에 사라졌다면서?
아, 난 아내가 있었거든.
Oh. Well, now this is new. This is new to me. This is new. From my perspective, I mean. Possibly yours as well.
신기하네.
하하, 나 같은 것도 결혼했다는 게 신기한 건 아니지? 인간의 비효율적인 결혼이라는 행위가 신기한 거지?
이야기해줘.
Sure, I'm sure I'll be happy to, Angela.
참고로 무겁기만 하고 시시한 이야기야. 별로 듣고 싶지 않을걸?
누군가의 새로운 이야기는 환영이니까.
Yes, let's learn more about Roland's failed love life. I'm sure that'll make me feel great.
자기 이야기는 제대로 안 해주면서 말이지.
내 이야기는 지긋지긋해서 도저히 내 입으로 말하고 싶지 않아. 쳇바퀴같이 반복했던 지루한 1만 년의 이야기야. 같은 책을 100만 년 동안 본다면 너라도 마찬가지일걸?
지루한 책을 5번만 읽어도 넥타이로 내 목을 졸랐겠지. 뭐, 난 미친 듯이 일만 했어. 딱히 할 것도 없더라고.
Doesn't really surprise me.
자란 환경 때문인지 몰라도 해결사 일이 꽤 잘 맞았어. 정신없이 일로 시간을 보내다가 꽤 괜찮은 곳에 집도 구하고 어찌나 기가 세던지. 그 사람의 등을 바라보고 있으면 내 집을 구했을 땐 느끼지 못한 보금자리를 찾은 것 같았거든.
Kind of worried about the was there.
그 녀석 눈에 좀 띄어보려고 얼마나 많은 시도를 했는지 몰라. 아, 너무 길게 말하고 있나?
Hey, she asked, man. You're allowed to tell stories when they ask you for them.
됐어. 계속해.
그래도 일이 일인지라 말을 붙일 기회가 많았거든.
She looks intimidating.
참고로 내 아내는 꽤 높은 등급의 해결사였어. 괜히 듬직하다고 한 게 아니야.
Like, what the fuck? Intimidating? This is not what I was... I mean, the dual weapon thing is definitely not the image I was expecting.
아무튼 정말 많은 우여곡절 끝에 난 그녀와 결혼을 했어.
I know he used to be a high-grade fixer too, so this is probably when he was in his prime.
간단하게 말했지만 정말 마음고생 심했다고. 서로 악착같이 벌어둔 돈은 있으니 피와 살점이 난무하는 해결사 일을 내려놓고 평온한 날을 보내기로 했지. 조금 진부한 표현이지만 그 뒤로는 정말 행복했어. 내 삶은 늘 혼자였는데 유일하게 마음을 기댈 수 있는 사람이 생겼으니까. 서로의 고민이라곤 점심에 어떤 음식을 먹고 저녁엔 어디로 산책을 하러 갈까? 아이에게는 어떤 이름을 붙여주는 게 좋을까 정도밖에 없었지.
Can I just comment that he's talking about this sort of really mundane thing, and this is the image we have of her? Like, come on, game. You really know how to give me some tonal dissonance here. Like, holy crap.
그런데 어느 날 친구로부터 급한 연락이 와서 잠시 멀리 떠나게 됐어.
I guess red is the color of love, huh? Even when it's splattered all over the walls.
여기서부터 슬슬 느낌이 올 거야. 별로 큰 일도 아니었고 보수도 괜찮아서 다녀오겠다고 했지. 아내도 흔쾌히 허락해줬고. 아내는 파전을 정말 좋아했어. 내가 파견된 곳은 파전이 유명했는데 배웅해줄 때도 파전 생각에 침고인 게 보이더라니까. 난 그 기대에 부응하기 위해 거금 들여 유사의 현상보존 포장 상자까지 사서 따끈한 파전을 고이 들고 돌아왔지. 그런데 와보니 내가 살던 구역에 큰 사고가 발생했더라. 집은 무너진 지 오래고 아내와 뱃속의 아이는 이미 죽었어.
He goes on the mission. She's the one who dies. Reminds me of some old World War II movies. I saw a British one about some dude went off to war. They were celebrating this dude going off to war. He was going to go off in the Air Force. And this whole movie, and you kind of felt like he was going to be the one he's going to die in the war. But then it's the daughter of the family who dies in the German bombings. And it's like a huge thing. Like she gets hit in a strafing run. It's like this really dramatic moment where like the person who dies in the family is the one who stays home. And the whole point of the movie was that no one was exempt from the war, even if they weren't fighting on the front lines. It was a good movie. It was a good propaganda movie, to be sure. I don't know. It gives me those vibes.
난 한동안 펑펑 울며 세상과 도시를 저주했지. 왜 내가 기껏 발버둥 쳐서 얻은 행복은 이렇게 쉽게 내 손에서 빠져나가는 것이냐고. 자, 이야기 끝.
Yep. He seems like the kind of guy who's pretty good at moving on from these things, which is, it's interesting. It's kind of sad that he has to become this kind of person in this world, but, pretty obviously it's that or die, so.
이런 일은 도시에서 누구나 겪기 마련이야. 견딜 수 있느냐 없느냐일 뿐.
넌 견딜 수 있었고?
내 나름대로 매듭 지으려는 중이지.
두 번째로 놀랐던 일은 뭐야?
여기 일이 생각보다 잘 맞았다는 거? 가장 놀랐던 일은 나중에 알려줄 거야. 전부 알려주면 재미없잖아.
Although that's not ominous at all.
어련하실까? 나머지 책 정리는 부탁해둘게.
Yeesh, I'm still so suspicious of the guy. I like him a lot. That's why I'm suspicious of him. Anyways, I guess we're now getting to get more unlocks of the passives and all that kind of stuff, which I guess will be dropped more. Yeah, that's all this stuff. You get passives from, you get passives, I think, from both Page, and as you probably saw, you can actually, pardon me, you can actually, yeah, here we go, library info, you can actually equip battle symbols, which will give you more stuff. In fact, I will do this. Sure, you get that too. You get a bandage on your face. Also, does that actually help? Oh, no. No, it really does not. Here. You have anything fun? Ooh. +1 health, -1 stagger resist. Oh, that's awful. Plus 1 HP for nothing. Ooh, let's do that. It's a cigarette. Yep, let's give him a cigarette. I love it. I love it. All right, that was pretty good. It's good talk, guys. Good talk. When we come back next time, we will continue our story in Library of Ruina and see where it takes us now that we're an urban plague instead of an urban legend. Alrighty. I will see you folks all next time. Look forward to it. Bye.